The thing that irritates me the most out of all of these erroneous arguments that y'all be having is this gender war. I call it a fake ass gender war. It's nothing really legit about it because we're not realizing. First of all, we're not all the same. All women don't function the same. Of course, we have similarities because that's embedded within our nature as women. You understand? But we're not all the same, and every man does not desire the same kind of woman. You may desire, and we're gonna talk about the modern versus the traditional woman, right? But right now, what I want to deal with is what has developed based off this melanated people's death culture that's been created by way of y'all do too much. Y'all, a lot of people have become dependent upon what they learned on a device. You know, it was a time where if you were, trying to handle some legal matters that maybe weren't that serious or technical on your own, you would go to the law library, right? You wouldn't, and not to say that technology is something that's negative. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about people who don't vet information that they get by way of social media, right? And people start to, like, if I begin to express, for example, how much I love dogs, and let's say you love dogs, you understand, then you're going to, it's going to resonate with you because you love dogs too, right? But it's a situation now where a bunch of people who hate get together and be like, you know what I'm saying? We hate women, or we hate men type of, or we hate American black women, right? Passport brothers, this is the kind of shit that's developed from these fake ass gender wars. A percentage of melanated men who feel as though they have to leave outside of their home to go find a woman of another ethnicity, you understand, another nationality, different phenotype, something is wrong. Now, let me say this, and this is a diss. Take it how you like. Right, hold on, let me name everybody first before I go to the diss. Hold on. I got some names. Don't laugh, y'all, till I'm finished. I said passport boys. You got the super thoughts, right? You got the I don't need a man, bitter betties. You got the dusties. You got the poverty, polygamy, we really porn star people. You understand? Like, y'all ain't doing nothing but having threesomes and shit. That's not, what that was about, whether we're talking about biblical times or not. Can't even afford to have multiple, you can't take care of the women and children that you got now. So, for me, I'm not pro that at all. We have too many broken homes within our communities for me to be acceptable for that kind of behavior. You see, now if you have wealth and you're able to maintain and take care of multiple women and multiple children, that's something else. And you're able to do it as to where there'll be generational wealth for your descendants and your heirs. Outside of that, that is incompetent. I've said this before. For a man, and this is, no, let me get the other diss out since I've said this before. To be honest, it hasn't been one passport brother who I've seen who was easy on my eyes.